Katy Marinky Dinky Dink, Katy Marinky Doo. I love you. Mwah. It's Katy Marie Thursday. Woo. Okay. My battery just died, so I had to go to Town and Country to get another one. That's cool. Let's see. As I was saying, there's a bunch of things that I want to talk about today, but I'll probably forget one of them, so I'll probably have to talk about it next time, but whatever, it's okay. First thing, I actually just had a different experience. Okay, the thing about living in Brownfield is, like, after, like, 9 o'clock, everything's closed except for the Town and Country, which would be totally cool. Like, you know, I just had to go get batteries, so it'd be totally fine for me to go get batteries there. But there's this, like, creepy old guy who always wants me to go bee hunting with him. And, like, my dad told me not to talk to him anymore and to stay as far away from him as I can. But then, so today I went to go get batteries just now, and he was there because he's always at Town and Country at night, which is weird. But he was there and he was like, I just, like, didn't get eye contact the whole time. And I looked around, I could not find the batteries anywhere. I was like, where are the freaking batteries? So I went to pay, and I was like, hey, girl, I need some batteries. And she was like, yeah, they're right behind that gentleman standing over there. And it was the freaking guy. It was the creepy guy. I was like, oh, I have to talk to him. So the first thing he says to me is, hey, I'm trying to convince this girl to go bee hunting with me, but she won't do it. Will you go bee hunting with me? I was like, no, you're a creepo. Leave me alone. Okay. So now I'm done with that. Next thing. Oh, yeah, Caitlin. I forgot to mention Caitlin last time. I'm really sorry about that. Like, honestly, it was like an honest mistake. And so, I'm sorry, Caitlin, that I forgot you, but I'm really not saying sorry to you. I'm actually saying sorry to your mom. Because you were totally cool with it. You were like, you know, you weren't having a good day. It's all good. But your mom came up and, like, accosted me in the theater room and was like, oh my god, you forgot my daughter, how could you forget my daughter? And I was like, whoa, lady. Okay, not really. Like, actually, in truth, I love Lisa, and she's amazing, and I just saw her first blog, which I don't know what it's called, like, Granny Mac or something like that. Like, I don't even remember what it was, but I laughed so hard. Like, Lisa is probably one of the coolest moms ever. Oh, okay, now that I feel better about that, tummy feels better too. So, okay, to both of you, I'm sorry that I forgot Caitlin. It was an honest mistake, and I'm going to make a tribute to her later. Okay, next thing, since I'm running out of time, and I always talk too much. Okay, so, as we all know, like, I'm totally rad, right? And I'm just totally rad. So, in order to be totally rad, you have to show off your awesome karate moves. You know, like, whoo, whoo, yeah, you know, it's all good. But the other day at school, we were filming this movie, like this whole thing in my multimedia class, where we were supposed to do like a music video to I'll Make a Man Out of You from Mulan, and well, I was showing off my awesome karate moves, because, you know, I'm totally awesome, and I ripped my pants. Right there, I ripped them. I don't see, can you see it? Yeah. So, it was pretty cool. It was actually pretty funny, because, you know, it was just funny, because I ripped my pants, and I don't even think anyone noticed. Like, had I not said anything, they probably wouldn't have even known, but I went ahead and told them anyway because I thought it was really funny. And I thought it was funny all day, like I wasn't even going to go change or anything, but then I got out of my car and there was this old man and he was like staring at it, he was like, I guess you want to go patch that up or something. I was like, whoa, what's with the creepy people? Like, first, like, Town and Country guy, and then, like, this guy. I don't know. Well, I was just down at the Sears because I don't have internet here at this rented house. And I was down there and I looked at my truth box and someone was like, you'd be a lot happier if you stopped living for yourself or stopped living for others and started living for yourself. Which I thought was funny because I don't know, I don't think I live for others, you know, because usually what I do results in me being really happy. So that kind of kicks out two birds with one stone, you know, like I'm doing it for myself and I'm making myself happy. So whoever wrote that, I guess, okay, like I'm not mad, so you can like come forth and tell me that you were the one that wrote that, because I just think it's funny because I'm a pretty happy person. So, let's see, is there anything else I wanted to talk about? I guess not, because this has been a pretty long blog, so sorry. But before I go, I have to do the whole, like, challenge, you know, make my face as red as possible. But we had a little controversy with this, because, like, I was like, hey, I should do a headstand, or handstand, and because that makes my face really red, but Emily was like, no, you can't do that. That's breaking the rules. But then Caitlin was like, hey, that's not breaking the rules because Holly didn't make any rules. And so I decided I'm just going to do it both ways and prove to y'all that I could win either way, doing it regular or doing a handstand. So I'm not endorsing Dr. Pepper or Indiana Jones, by the way. They both just happen to kick butt. Okay, so here is my challenge, and face is red. Yikes. That was intense. You know how intense that was? That was so intense. Now, I'm going to change up the angle and do a handstand to show you how intense that was and how red it makes my face. Alright, let's go. Ow, oh, that was wrong. Can you see it? Can you see my red face? Can you see my red face on Thursday? So, I think it's pretty red, so have a nice rest of the week. Mwah.